welcome back to my channel. I am Lots of Snow, and you are you. Thanks for viewing this video, and I hope you're enjoying Pokemon Week. Today is day 4. Today is a top 10 Pokemon video. This is my own personal choice for the top 10 original Pokemon from the 151. Some surprises, some you can probably already guess, but yeah, I hope you're enjoying Pokemon Week so far. I hope you enjoyed yesterday's Flygon box opening, and tomorrow there will be another video for you to enjoy. Don't forget to comment below with your favourite Pokemon and why, in order to win some random TCG cards. Also, go comment on Facebook and Twitter to win some as well. So, I will leave you be, and I hope you enjoy this video. Talk to you soon. Number 10. Okay, so in at number 10 we have, probably not a surprise, but it is Charizard. It's maybe a surprise it's so high, but for reasons that will be explained later in the video. I put Charizard at number 10 because although he is a fantastic Pokemon, I have never had a real draw to the fire types. I don't know why or whatever, but when choosing starters in the original games, the red and blue and the yellow that came along, I always picked another Pokemon that you shall see later in this video, but I rarely picked Charizard. Why? As I said, I really don't know, but he's kind of funny in the anime and he's really, really good in the TCG. So I thought that's why he should make the list. He's really good elsewhere, obviously in the games too, but not for me. Number 9. Eevee! In at number 9 is Eevee. For a few reasons. Eevee itself is adorable, plus it evolves into 8 different Pokemon. Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, Umbreon, Espeon, Glaceon, Sylveon, and Leafeon. So that in itself, one Pokemon that can evolve into 8 is insane. Plus Eevee on its own is kind of cool, and as I said, stupidly adorable. So much so, I named my own dog Eevee, with the exact same spelling and everything. People are like, where did you come up with that name? Oh, it's Eevee. Oh yeah, usually it's Eevee. No, we just like this version a bit better. So, now you have an insider tip. Yeah, so, this is my Eevee, and this is a Pokemon Eevee, so. In at number 9, Eevee. Number 8. Bulbasaur! In at number 8 is Bulbasaur. The reasoning behind this is the only evolution of this particular line that I actually like, weirdly enough. Plus, going back to the starters, I chose Bulbasaur every now and again, so you've probably worked out now with Charizard and Bulbasaur in here where a certain Pokemon is going to feature later on. But out of all Pokemon, Bulbasaur seems to remind me of childhood more. I don't know why that is, but every time I see Bulbasaur it reminds me of my childhood. There was these little lollies you got with little Bulbasaurs inside them, and when you ate the lolly you got this little figurine. Maybe that's why, but I mean, who doesn't love Bulbasaur? Number 7. Number 7 is Aerodactyl, and this is the only normal Pokemon, normal slash rock, in this list. And this is purely based on the trading cards. As a child, I used to have a load of, random mixes, and you can see my original Pokemon cards in a previous video. It should be in the same playlist as this. And Aerodactyl is at number 7 purely based on how much I love the trading card of himself, or herself. Plus, it's a stone dragon. So in at number 7 is Aerodactyl for a little TCG nostalgia. Plus, he's a badass looking Pokemon, so meh. Number 6. Cloyster. Number 6 is Cloyster. It evolves from the Shelder, and as a child I just thought Cloyster was incredibly badass looking. I always loved to get them in the game, but there's also a cool little story attached to Cloyster, and it's the theory behind that when a Cloyster dies and loses its shell, it becomes a little ghastly. That's pretty awesome to me. I think that's really cool that when a Pokemon dies it can still live but be a completely different type of Pokemon. So, just because of its ghost link and the fact, I mean, look at it, it's incredibly high defensively and it's a badass. A bit scary looking. Little shelter. There you go. Evil. Number 5. In at number 5 is the adorable and very rare Dratini. The reasoning behind this is when you come across one in the Pokemon games, the Red and Blue and etc. like that, they are extremely hard to catch, and if they get away, they're really friggin' hard to find again. Safari Zone is a real pain in the ass if you can't get one. Its evolutionary line is pretty damn sick. I mean, it evolves into Dragonite, who becomes a postman. I couldn't find any video for Dratini, unfortunately, so I hope you don't mind watching little clips. Here is the evolutionary line, so Dratini, Dragonair, Dragonite. Number 4. And at number 4 we have Victory Bell. This would be my favourite grass Pokemon. I think I came across a Team Rocket's TCG Victory Bell, and it was a dark Victory Bell, and it just looked so evil and just it was really awesome artwork, and from that day I just fell in love with Victory Bell. And it's always handy that in the games they're easy to come across because you can get a Bellsprout and pretty much evolve it up to a wicked Victory Bell. Plus, they come in handy when you're trying to catch legendary birds because they can put people to sleep. This is the trading card currently, and there is its evolutionary line: Bellsprout, Weeping Bell, and Victory Bell. Number 3. Number 3 is the only legendary bird on my list, and it's Articuno. Articuno has always been my favorite. As I said earlier, I'm not really attracted to the fire, and Zapdos is okay, but you can get other electric Pokemon, so you don't have to go through so much bother to get Zapdos, if that makes sense. It does in my head. I love ice type Pokemon, and I suppose in the first gen there was nothing really better than a water/ice legendary bird. Also, in the TCG, Articuno is pretty awesome. In the latest Roaring Skies pack, he has a whole deck named after him. Aurora Beam. So, yay Articuno. Number 2. In at number 2 is the Pokemon you all thought was going to be number 1, I would imagine. This is Blastoise. This was always my go-to Pokemon at the start of every single playthrough of Red, Blue, Fire Red, Leaf Green, whatever first gen games I was playing at that point. In the TCG, he's very impressive too. Plus, who doesn't want a massive turtle shellfish that has cannons on his back? I mean, it's fantastically awesome. Plus, look at that EX card. damn awesome. And number 1.
Gengar!
In at number 1 we have the best Pokemon ever, Gengar. Now, this is my personal favourite for a few reasons. One, it is, apologies for the swearing, but it is fucking awesome. It looks ridiculously cool. It's a ghost. It creeps people out. It plays pranks on people. During the original games, this is the one Pokemon I could never get, because you could get a Ghastly involved the Haunter, but then you needed to trade, and I didn't have anyone to trade with, so I could never get a Gengar, and it was always my favourite little guy. I mean, look at that. As well as, like with the Cloyster, there is a little mindfuck with Gengar. It is supposedly a Clefable's ghost, as you can see here. They match up very, very well, and the wings on Clefable become spikes on the back of Gengar, and it's a bit of a mindfuck, and I'll say that I never really looked into it this much before, but the internet is a fine tool. So in at number 1 is Gengar, with that smiley, smiley fish. So that was my first gen top 10 Pokemon. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, don't forget to smash that like button down there, it helps me out a lot. If you think someone else should have been included, comment below. Also, don't forget to comment with your favourite Pokemon and why, in order to win some TCG cards. I hope you are liking Pokemon Week so far, and tomorrow will be the last video. It's sad, it is sad. But until tomorrow, bye bye!